Not many people actually realize what is happening in Roblox The Great Outdoors. And if you've been living under a rock for the past few years, Doors is a game on Roblox where you course through a floor or subfloor while entities try to kill you. However, I've noticed something different about this subfloor. In the game, there is a giant lotus flower that seems to be spreading weeds that take possession of various objects. Now, if you go to the mill, you'll find someone named Grampy. As you talk to him, he'll mention his son, the groundskeeper, who he addresses as Sunny, keeps possessive weeds to a minimal, or at least tries to. Grampy says that if you give him 8 lotus flower petals that he'll reward you with a little treat, and indeed does he give you one. With that little treat being a lotus flower that you can plant in the ground that acts as a revive. Now if we search up what a lotus flower stands for, it means rebirth and purity, but also death. Now this makes me wonder how Grampy is able to make a lotus flower just out of its ripped off petals. Now this may sound insane, but hear me out. If we go all the way back to 1550 BC in Egyptian history, there was a book written called the Book of the Dead. Spell 81A was a spell that would turn the deceased into a lotus flower and spiritually rising into the afterlife. But if we're going off of game theory, this game is taking place in the 1940s in Limbo, the first of the 9 rings of hell. Last but not least, in the backdoor subfloor, there's an entity known as Vacuum, basically the Void. And as we can see, this giant lotus flower is growing out of control and destroying its surroundings. And if broken through the floor, we could all end up in the Void. So if you think about it, why would Grampy know this ancient Egyptian spell if he wasn't going behind his son's back and creating a rapidly growing lotus flower to help destroy the world? However, this world-ending lotus flower could have been someone else's flower that Grampy had previously given to. He's just clearly played these games before because he hasn't seemed to have died.